Look what's going on here. Boo's inside. Hydrox is outside. Hey, Hydrox.
Stella, Splash, Simba, Hydrox, and Boo, the Lucky Ferals.
It's about 8:20 a.m. right now, and I just fed the cats their breakfast, and today they're all eating on separate plates. They're eating on their IKEA plates, except for Boo, he's eating on an old plate. And Stella's eating, Boo's eating, Splash is eating. Simba does not want to eat. So I moved Simba's plate over away from the other cats, and now he's eating. So I don't know if it was just a location thing or what, but we'll see what everyone eats off of their plates. Today they each got a scoop and a half of the homemade raw food with some bench and field treats, like 2 bench and field treats each, and then like 2 or 3 of the raw chicken bites. Boo! I don't think Boo finished his plate, but now he has to come and see what Simba's doing. Splash is eating his really fast. Look, he's almost done. So it ends up that Boo was looking for crunchies on Simba's plate. Simba didn't have any crunchies, but the fact that Boo was looking for crunchies on Simba's plate made Simba not want to eat anymore. I sprinkled a few crunchies on Simba's food for him, and Boo came running in and took over the plate. So then I put some crunchies on Boo's plate and I gave it to Simba. That's what he's eating over there. Hydrox was outside this morning, hanging out by the house. I think he was talking to Stella, if you ask me, because Stella's hanging out by the window, kind of near him. I just gave him half of a can of the Trader Joe's food. And I don't know why he's not eating it. I'm wondering if it's the rug. I'm wondering if he does not like that rug. Did you notice how he walked up to the rug, but he won't walk on the rug? It could be that he doesn't like that rug. Okay, now I'm gonna go outside and remove the rug. All right, I just moved the rug over. And you walk back over toward the food. Go eat it, Hydrox. He's contemplating it. He's just gonna sit down there. Hydrox, go eat! Maybe he wants me to take it out from under the table. No, there he goes. Must be something about that rug that he doesn't like. That giant water bowl in the upper left of the screen has been frozen solid for the past 2 days. There's 2 discs of solid ice that is above the bowl. Do you see them? So when I give Hydrox food and water, I usually have some extra warm water in the pitcher because I bring a pitcher of water outside. And what I do is I take the ice out of that bowl. It just slides right out. And then I fill it up with warm water. And if the water in that bowl is freezing, I'm thinking if there's any water that might be like in or under the rug, maybe that's freezing. Maybe it's more cold on Hydrox. I don't know. That's just like a theory. It could be completely wrong. I just gave Hydrox pate with added water. And so there's nothing in there that he really has to chew or anything. But he did it again. Like he started eating and then all of a sudden he just like runs away and leaves. So I'm thinking something's bothering him in his mouth, because I don't understand what else would cause that. And it happens pretty much every time he eats. Like he'll eat for a little bit, then he'll run away. But I mean, he could come back and eat again, but like I don't know what's going on with that. It's 10:16 a.m. The cats are all sleeping and resting because they were up early today. Splash is in the cat tower. And here's Simba. Simba's in the other cat tower. Simba is fast asleep right now. He is lost in dreamland. Look at his arm. Hey Simba, did I wake you? Oh no, he goes right back to sleep. He just needed to rearrange himself. And here's Boo. Boo's sleeping on this cat tower. Look at his fur right now. All kinds of different colors going on from the way the light is hitting it. Hello, Boo. See his heart? See Boo's white heart? You're a pretty boy, Boo. He said, leave me alone, I'm sleepy. Rub your tummy? No? Hello. Someone has been poking around underneath this Christmas tree because I leave it like this with the tree skirt high over the tree stand so the cats can't get into it, and everything was just like all over the place under here. I wonder who did that, Stella. Stella, I wonder who's been moving stuff around underneath the tree. I have not even put any decorations on the tree yet. I took them out yesterday. I didn't have a time to put any decorations on, and I figure it's good to give the cats more time with the tree without decorations so they get used to it, so they don't just start pulling ornaments off. Okay, Stella, you could sit here. You could sit here, but don't touch anything. Don't do anything, Stella. Just sit there. It's 4:30 p.m. I'm just getting home. Do you hear that? There's a cat meowing. It's Hydrox. There's Hydrox. He's laying by the house. Hello, Hydrox. How are you? Do you want some food? Do you want to eat? Look what's going on here. Boo's inside. Hydrox is outside. Hey, Hydrox. Who's meowing? Is that Boo or is that Stella? Stella's right here also. Hey, Hydrox. Oh, it's Boo. Boo's meowing. Remember, Boo and Hydrox did not get along when they lived outside together. That was like some of the most knockdown, drag-out fights I've ever seen between the two of them. Okay, I'm putting food together for you, Hydrox, okay? I gotta make sure that door's shut so Boo doesn't go outside and start a fight. Now, we have to remember, Hydrox is FIV positive. And we don't know, I mean, he could even have feline leukemia. But, we have to be careful. Boo's FIV positive, but, we've been managing him really good, and it was a very slow transition when he was in the house. Now, Hydrox is not coming in because, there's already 4 cats inside. Okay, I'm going to give you some food, Hydrox. Okay? I'm going to give you some food. I just want to film what's going on between Boo and Hydrox right now. See? Boo's not happy. Boo! Boo, you want to go in your room? Do you remember Hydrox? Do you remember Hydrox from when you lived outside and you used to beat him up? Hydrox wants some food. Boo's tail's getting all puffy. Come on, Boo. Come on. So this is what Hydrox is getting. He's getting half of a can of the Trader Joe's, I think it's like ocean whitefish. Then the really liquidy stuff is the Earthborn Holistic that I had pureed in the blender. It's like the last of what's left. Come on. Here. Where do you want to eat? Over here? Come here. It's right there. Go ahead. Go eat it. Is he gonna eat it? It's like a foot away from me. Oh my god, oh my god. Guys, it's a foot away from me. It is really, really close to me. Okay. So I just backed up to give him some more space. Because, you know, if he does his thing where he just suddenly leaves his food, like, I don't want him, you know, coming toward me or anything. I don't want to startle him and cause issues. Well, it's interesting that he's going for, okay, now he's going for, okay, he's going for the Trader Joe's versus the Earthborn, even though the Earthborn is more liquidy. I'm really close to him. I mean, right now I'm probably like 4 or 5 feet away from him. But he's very hungry. And I give him his food on the plate just in case he's been having problems eating from that smaller bowl. The smaller bowl stays warm, but if he's here to eat right away, then I don't really care if it gets too cold. And right now it's starting to get dark, so if he doesn't finish any food right now, it's just a matter of time before other animals come out. Well, he looks like he's eating it pretty good right now. Oh, see? Oh, but you know what? A dog was just barking. I wonder if it's like a dog. I wonder if that's what it is. Here we are thinking maybe it's his teeth, but I wonder if it's a dog issue. I just heard the dog bark. Maybe he's afraid of the dog. And it's not those dogs. It's not those 2 dogs. I don't think those 2 dogs are still in the neighborhood. I have not seen them in like months. I have not seen those dogs actually probably since the police were here to get that dog. Okay, well, the food's here if he wants it. I went inside and Stella told me to put some crunchies on his plate. It's the Blue Wilderness crunchies, which are like the smallest crunchies. They're really small. And, you know, Hydrox could swallow those whole if he wanted to. But look, see? Look. He was just eating some crunchies, and see how he's doing this weird thing like with the side of his mouth? He seems to be eating it on the right side of his mouth, which would make sense because we've seen drool come out of the left side of his mouth. So if he's having issues with the left side of his mouth, then he would favor eating on the right side of his mouth. But he's eating. Right now he has a lot of options. He has crunchies to eat, he has super liquidy puree to eat, and he also has the pate to eat. And he's going for mostly the pate and the crunchies and less the puree, so. He has a lot of food right there. That's a good portion on that plate. Okay, so that was not a dog or anything. I didn't hear anything going on. Unless he heard something going on, but I think that was, I don't know if that was like pain in his mouth or what. But he is sneaking through the bushes to the other yard. Right now the Christmas tree is being decorated, and I thought I would share some cat-friendly ornaments with you. So these are fabric mushrooms. Boo thinks they're cat toys. But I think these are really cute. I got these at IKEA a few years ago. And so these can go on a tree, and if cats decide to knock them off, they're not going to break. Boo, that's not a cat toy. Here we have the ornaments that were sent to the cats last year from J Red. This is a handmade ornament, and there's Stella, Simba, Boo, and Splash. And then this ornament features Stella. And this is Splash, and that's Hydrox. And this is Boo, and that's Simba. Really cute ornaments of the cats. These are going on the tree next. I have a set of these cute rustic bells. These are also from IKEA a few years ago. And they do ring. So what I'm thinking is I'm gonna probably put these more toward the bottom half of the tree. That way if the cats start moving things around, I'll kind of like, you know, be warned. It'll be like a warning bell. See, Boo wants to play with them. Boo. Boo. That's not a cat toy. That's not a cat toy. I have this. I have a bouncy Santa decoration. This is not for a tray, it's just to kind of like put out. I just put Santa on the turbo scratcher. Stella, you see Santa? Oh, he knocked him over. The cats just got some treats tonight, and I have to tell you how much they love these little crunchy plates. Like, they don't want to share with each other. They know which one is theirs. Stella sits by hers, Simba sits by his, Splash sits by his, and Boo even sits by his. He was sitting like right behind it. Right now he's sitting in front of it, and there goes Boo. Boo's sitting by his crunchy plate. They love these crunchy plates. I don't know why. Maybe because they're so adorable. They're all very possessive of their individual crunchy plate. Boo, you want a few more treats? Okay, we just finished off this bag of kitty cravings. Crunchy cat treats with real shrimp. Shrimp is a holiday treat for the cats, and as we're approaching Christmas, they're getting more treats. They don't eat shrimp on a regular basis, so it is definitely a treat for them. And so yeah, they really like these treats. They ate this whole bag in 2 days. Today, as a treat, the cats are having some Trader Joe's wild-caught unsalted sardines in spring water. They haven't had these in a very long time. It says 1.3 grams of omega-3 fatty acids per serving. And the ingredients in here are sardines and spring water. That's it. There's no added salt to these. It says Trader Joe's unsalted sardines in spring water are fished from cold Canadian waters. These sardines contain 1.3 grams of omega-3s per serving. See nutrition facts for cholesterol count. Serve them on crackers and sandwiches, folded into pastas and atop salads. Since I've been on this homemade raw food journey with the cats, I've been reading articles about their nutritional requirements. Some people say to make sure you add fish oil to the raw food that they eat, and other people say just feed them sardines once a week and they'll get plenty of omega-3s that way. So that's what I'm doing today. Today they are going to get these sardines. For a while they were getting fishy food on Friday because usually they eat a lot of chicken and turkey and that kind of stuff. And they were enjoying it once a week. So I think I might go back to doing that. So today for breakfast they're having some sardines. It's a holiday treat for them, and we'll see if they like it and how well they eat it. And this is how the cats were surrounding me as I was filming that to show you the sardines. They were all around me. This is what the sardines look like. I hope there's 4 pieces in there, so each cat will get a full-size piece. There was only 3 pieces in this container of sardines, so I'm going to cut a little bit from each piece to create like a 4th serving and even these out. So there's 1 portion, 2 portions, 3 portions, 4 portions. Considering these sardines were packed in water, they're really kind of dry, so I added quite a bit of water to the portions on the plates. And I've been mixing it in and it's been absorbing it really well. I'm bringing the food out to the cats and Splash and Boo just got into a fist fight. I don't know who threw the first punch or what's going on, but Stella and Boo got in a fist fight when I was preparing the food. Stella just bit my knee. Stella, why you bite my knee like that? What are you doing? I think they're overexcited about the sardines. There's their sardines on the platter. I gave Boo his on the steps. And here we have it. All 3 cats are eating it up right away. Well, they're kind of checking out who got what. Maybe Splash is not very interested in it, but he'll come back. Boo, do you like your sardines? They're licking up all the liquid. The cats appear to be done with their breakfast, and they left quite a bit of the sardines on the plate, so I don't know if they're going to go back and eat them or they're done with them. But I want to give some to Hydrox just to see if he likes them, so I'll scrape some off of one of these plates and give that to him. Now, when I was growing up, our cats used to go crazy for sardines, but I remember having special sardines for cats. I remember buying like a can of cat food that was specifically sardines for cats, and then like when you opened it you saw like all little sardines in there, like I mean really little sardines in there. So I don't know if I'm imagining that or that was a thing or what, but I've never seen those in stores. Like I've seen some brands of cat food that do have like sardines, but it's usually sardines with something else. I think Tiki Cat has like something that's just pure sardines. But again, those are like big sardines like this. I don't remember seeing like the little small sardines. Here's Hydrox. He's hanging out by the side of the house today. He has not been meowing much. He just started a little bit now that I'm looking at him. I just gave him half of a can of the Trader Joe's like ocean whitefish food along with some of the sardines the cats did not eat. I gave him some fresh water. And one thing I want to say is last night I looked out the window of Boo's room a few times and Hydrox was running around the patio. It basically looks like he goes into the shelter and then he comes out of the shelter for a while and then he like runs over to the driveway. I don't know if he's hunting or just having fun. But yeah, he did not look like he was in pain last night or anything like that. I mean, he looked like he was in really great spirits. Every time I saw him running across the patio, he seemed to be enjoying himself. I just came inside and I don't see Hydrox going over to eat any food, so maybe he already ate. There's no food in the bowl of the automatic feeder, and I don't have time to open it up and check it now, but I hope to do that later. I hope to get home earlier today also and get home while it's still light out so I could check what's in the feeder. And Hydrox has food in the bowl right now. He has plenty of food, so if he's hungry he could eat that. And yeah. Right now it is 9:24 p.m. and I just got home. It is really, really cold out. And as I walked onto the patio, Hydrox was meowing at me. And I had to unload the car, so it took like 2 or 3 trips back and forth from the car. And Hydrox like walked up to the back door, and Simba was on the inside of the back door. Hydrox was on the outside of the back door. And like I walked right up to Hydrox and he did not run away. Then he jumped down toward where the shelters are. But then I went back outside and he did not run away. He's like meowing at me. Like he definitely wants food. So I'm going to put some food together and then give it to him. Right, Stella? We're going to give Hydrox some food, okay, Stella? Because that's what we do. We feed the cats. Yeah, like we gave you food. We're going to give Hydrox food. Today there was a live stream and Stella and Splash slept in the same cat bed. Stella was sleeping in one of the round cat beds and Splash crawled in there with her. And then Splash was licking her head and she was licking Splash's head. And then the two of them slept like hours together. This is what is left from breakfast today. So this is like the leftover sardines. And when I walked in the door, like I was met with like a really strange odor. And the first thing I thought was, oh no, one of the cats peed, because it kind of smells like cat pee. But then I was like, that's really weird. You know, the litter boxes are clean. I did that this morning and I couldn't figure out like why. Why does it smell like cat pee? Then I remembered that they had sardines for breakfast and this has been sitting out today. So sardines are really, really stinky. You don't realize how little smell raw food has for cats. Like when you have fresh raw food, there's really no smell to it. But yeah, oh my gosh, sardines are really stinky. Right, Stella? Sardines are stinky. So Hydrox is getting half of a can of Trader Joe's chicken and I think it's chicken, turkey, and rice. And he's also getting some crunchies, the Blue Wilderness crunchies, because they are the smallest crunchies. I'm going to give this to him on a paper plate because if he's hungry, he will eat it right away. Hello, Hydrox. Here you go. Look, he didn't even run. Look at this. He's like a foot away from me. If the weather was warmer, like I could get one of the shower brushes and like try to brush him, but I know he would like attack it. It's freezing cold out right now, but I'm actually just gonna stand here for a few minutes because I think he eats better when I'm standing here. I could be totally wrong, but that's the feeling I got yesterday. It was like when Boo was outside. I used to stand and watch Boo eat because Boo felt safer when I was standing near him. Maybe Hydrox doesn't. Maybe he wants me to go inside because he just walked away. It is 10 p.m. and we just ended today's live stream. I want to give a shout out to Durfo20 for the 3 super chats of $10 each. Thank you so much. I want to give a shout out to Kim H for the $25 super chat. She says happy Friday. And another shout out to Evalash for the $10 super chat. He says, been meaning to donate this for the cuteness of the Stella splash nap. Today's live stream was a view of the bottom of the Christmas tree, and Stella was sleeping in this round cat bed. And at one point, Splash walked over to her and climbed into the cat bed with her, started licking her head, and then she was licking his head, and then both of them took a nap together in the cat bed for hours, and it was really cute. I want to give a few other shout outs right now. I want to give a shout out to Mick Clark, who donated $10 through Super Chat yesterday. Thank you so much, Mick. And another shout out to Crypto Mikey Michigan, who donated $4.99 through Super Chat yesterday also. I forgot to give shout out, so thank you guys so much. And while we're at it, I'm going to give a shout out to April and CR Barboni for their much appreciated patronage this month. Thank you guys so much. Simba's so happy that I just turned the light off. There's a big bright light pointing at the Christmas tree to do the live streams, otherwise it's too dark. And he's so happy I just turned it off. He's rolling around in the cat tower. Look how cute Simba is. He's purring. Simba, do you know how cute you are? Do you know how cute you are, Simba? Do you have any idea? Thank you for watching this Lucky Ferals video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe if you'd like me to post more videos, and please make sure to check out these other videos that were selected especially for you.